Okay, we're going to look at some quadratic equations which are going to be presented to us in fractional form, which just causes a little bit of a complication to overcome at the start. So let's look at a few examples. X squared minus 10x all divided by 2 is equal to 12. Now, the first thing really to hone in on here is the fact that it is a quadratic equation. So to solve a quadratic equation, you need to first of all make the thing equal to 0. Okay. Now the other thing that's causing difficulty here in terms of it making it look awkward is this divide by 2. But if you think about it, we can easily resolve that issue by multiplying both sides of the equation by 2. So multiplying both sides of the equation by 2 is okay, because that's keeping the equation balanced. As long as we do the same thing to both sides, that's fine. Now what that will then allow us to do is to cancel. So the times by 2 and divide by 2 will cancel, which will mean we don't have a fraction on the left hand side. So as I say, the times by 2 and the divide by 2 will cancel out to leave us on the left hand side with x squared minus 10x. And on the right hand side, we've now got 12 times 2, and that is equal to 24. So again, it's a quadratic equation, so we need to make the thing equal to 0, bring the 24 over, that will be minus 24, and x squared minus 10x minus 24 is equal to 0. Okay, so it's a unitary x squared trinomial, so pretty easy. Two numbers that multiply give minus 24, so the signs will need to be different because the product is negative. Okay, so two numbers that multiply give minus 24 and add together to give minus 10. Okay, so combinations for 24, 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. So it's two numbers that multiply give minus 24, add together to give minus 10. So let's rule some out. 1 and 24, that will not help us out. Neither will 3 and 8. Now 4 and 6 and 2 and 12, they seem a bit more reasonable. So we need to add together to give minus 10. So plus 2 minus 12. Well, that's the only reasonable option there. 4 and 6 won't do the job. So let's just check it. 2 times minus 12 is minus 24, and 2 minus 12 is definitely minus 10. So it's x plus 2 bracket x minus 12 equals 0. X plus 2 is 0, x minus 12 is 0. Bring them over, change your sign, x equals minus 2 and x equals 12, final answer. Let's just go over what we did to get going there. First of all, we recognise that it's a quadratic equation. The divide by 2 is causing difficulty, so eliminate that difficulty by multiplying through by 2, which will cancel that out, but then I need to multiply by 2 on the other side. Okay, let's try an example 2. Okay, example 2. X squared minus 3x all divided by 7 is equal to 4. Okay, it's a quadratic equation. What's causing difficulty to get going? The divide by 7, so eliminate that difficulty by multiplying by 7, but I'll need to multiply both sides by 7 to keep the thing balanced. Okay, divide by 7 times by 7 cancel out, and that will just leave me on the left hand side with x squared minus 3x. On the right hand side, I've got 4 times 7, which is 28. I then bring that across and make the thing equal to 0 as normal for solving quadratic equations. Two numbers that multiply give minus 28, add together to give minus 3. Two numbers that multiply to give minus 28, so the product is negative, the signs will be different. Combinations for 28, 1 and 28, 2 and 14, 4 and 7. Okay, now I need to use one of those pairs and plug it into here to add together to give minus 3. So it's definitely going to be 4 and 7. Just be careful, it needs to add together to give minus 3. So is it plus 7 minus 4? No, because that will give me plus 3. It's minus 3 I'm looking for. Therefore it's plus 4 minus 7. X plus 4, x minus 7. Let's check it. 4 times minus 7 is minus 28, and 4 minus 7 is minus 3. Okay, x plus 4 could be 0, or x minus 7 could be 0. Bring them over, change their sign, x equals minus 4 and x equals 7. So again, let's take another opportunity just to remind ourselves, even though we're not been asked, what does this mean? Well, it's a positive x squared, which means it's concave down, and I've got a root at minus 4 and a root at 7, and that's what those results mean. It means you've got a root at x equals minus 4 and a root at x equals 7. Okay, example 3, x squared over 3 equals x plus 18. Okay, and it's the divide by 3 that's causing difficulty, but we can quickly eliminate that difficulty by multiplying both sides by 3. Okay, that cancels them out, leaves me with x squared. Okay, now I'm multiplying the right hand side by 3. Let's get multiple terms, so why not, let's put that in a bracket, 3 bracket x plus 18. Okay, so that will give me x squared equals 3x plus 3 18s, take your time, that's 54. Okay, bring the things across, make it equal to 0. X squared minus 3x minus 54 equals 0. So remember that I'm changing the sign when I move them across. Two numbers that multiply give minus 54 and add together to give minus 3. Okay, so the product is negative, the signs will be different. Let's think about my combinations for 54. 1 and 54, 2 and 27, 3 and 18, and 6 and 9. I need to use one of these combinations in here to add together to give minus 3, and with a bit of thought, it's quite obviously 6 and 9, plus 6 and minus 9. 6 times minus 9 is minus 54, 6 minus 9 is minus 3, x plus 6 equals 0, or x minus 9 equals 0. Bring them across, x equals minus 6 and x equals 9, final answer. Okay, let's try one more, example 4. Example 4, x bracket x plus 5 over 4 equals 9. Okay, first point to note, is this a quadratic equation? Well, yeah, because if I expand that out, x times x, I'll definitely get x squared, so that clears that up. It's definitely a quadratic. Right, so the divide by 4 is causing the awkwardness, but we know that we can resolve that quickly by multiplying by 4 and balance the equation by multiplying the other side by 4. Okay, they'll go. X bracket x plus 5 equals 9 times 4, that's 36. Let's expand that open, x squared plus 5x equals 36. Bring that over, change the sign, x squared plus 5x minus 36 is equal to 0. The product is negative, the signs will be different. Let's now think about my combinations for 36. Okay, 1 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, 6 and 6, and I need to use one of those pairs to plug into here to add together to give plus 5, and it's definitely going to be 4 and 9. Plus 9 minus 4 equals 5, and 9 times 4, minus 4 rather, is minus 36. X plus 9 bracket x minus 4 equals 0. X plus 9 equals 0, or x minus 4 equals 0. Bring them over, change their sign, x equals minus 9, x equals 4. Let's just have another wee think. What does this mean? Well, positive x squared, concave down, and I've got a root at minus 9 and a root at 4. Okay, final answer.